Blues boss Lee Clark faced the media ahead of the game against Ipswich Town this weekend. Predictably, the controversial incident at Yeovil Town in midweek was a talking point, and the manager was quick to clarify his view on the situation.
All I'd like to see on it is, I said that I would just leave it and speak with my board and football administration people, and it's not to try and blame anybody. Got huge respect for Gary and his staff and the Yeovil Town, so I just don't want to be involved in those type of scenarios, really. And I think anyone who reads me transcript and goes back over the footage of me after match press conference after Watford, when there was a potential situation involving my team, which I didn't know was going to happen. If you see the footage, instantly I apologised to Gianfranco Zola. And after the game I said if they had scored, immediately I would have let Watford go and score to make it 2-1. And that's just me. That, and I know there's no laws of the game. There's been lots said about it. And ultimately I just want to find some answers really from the views of the people in charge of the competition, whether that be the Football League, the FA, the Referees Association, the LMA, the PFA, whoever it is, just see what their views on. So, we don't want that, because we come to watch and we come to be involved in a game that we just want to be a good spectacle for everybody.
Lee, how have the lads come back from that? There was an extra bit of the game that made it difficult for you, and I know you were a little bit concerned about fatigue and that sort of thing. How have the players come back?
No, we've given them 2 recovery days, obviously Wednesday and Thursday. We had a rival back in the early hours of Wednesday, so we're hoping that's got the energy levels back. It'll be a very light session here today on Friday, because all in all we need them right at it at 3 o'clock tomorrow to come out the traps, because there'll be no quarter given against one of Mick's teams, which is always the case. So we've just got to be ready. It's between myself and the technical and the medical and sports science team. We've got to decide if all the players who played the majority of the game on Tuesday can go again from the start on Saturday. That's the issue really, because I think in terms of that performance they deserve to play again, but it's whether physically they can go around that,
Clark will be hoping that Tuesday night's result can kick-start Birmingham's season. Performances haven't been the issue in the league though, but it's important that Blues now turn those performances into results.
Being pleased with the performances, but ultimately we're in a results-driven business, and we have to do that again, get results. So there's been a fine margin between all the games. We've never been overrun, we've never been out of it. We just need to change those little fine margins, And how do you do that? Well, you just keep working extremely hard, and you keep believing in what you're doing. The 2 shots that hit the crossbar against Brighton, if they're half an inch lower, they go in because the goalkeeper's not near them. And who knows what happens then. I think we've shown already this season in the 3 games that we have won, when we take the lead, we go on to win the game. So that could be a big factor for us.
I've talked to you a lot over the last year or so about the difficulties you're facing and how you're coping with it. Would it be a success for you and this football club to stay in the division this year?
No, I don't. I'm very ambitious. I'm like every manager at the start of the season. You're hoping that you can be successful, and being successful means getting to the next level. But obviously you couple that with realism, and then obviously, you start the season and it doesn't, in terms of results, it doesn't go the way you would have liked. But you still, as I said, I'm taking a lot of positives from what I'm seeing from the group, what I see every day. What I like about them is when we do point out things that we thought they could have done better, we see a reaction on the training pitch, and we see a reaction in the next game. And as a manager and a coach and staff, if you get that, you're going on the right lines. Now, what we have to do is quickly get them to start winning games on a regular basis at this level, because ultimately, it's about winning. When you get to first team level, it is about winning.
The Tractor Boys travel to St Andrews on the back of just 1 win in the league so far, an identical league record to Blues. But after 2 defeats against Mick McCarthy's side last season, Clark knows he's in for a tough afternoon.
Huge respect for Mick. I think top quality manager at all levels of the game, international and club football. So his teams always mirror what he's about. He's great work ethic and desire. Always a tough team to take maximum points from. So we know we're in for a tough task on Saturday.
And back at St Andrews, where you've said before you're desperate to get a result for the fans.
Yeah, I think that's the main drive for me, because their support's been second to none. So I want to send them home happy at 5 o'clock. I think that's the important thing. So that's our drive for Saturday.
I think it's fair to say the performances have been there, but just perhaps a case of not taking chances or a slight bit of luck here or there.
Yeah, I think a bit of both. I think the luck, but you don't always blame bad luck. Not taking our chances when we're giving them, but at least we're creating the chances. I would be a worried manager if we weren't creating opportunities, and I'm confident that those lads will soon start putting those chances away. So as long as we keep creating them, we give ourselves a great chance to be successful.